Mr. Muss0lini, one of the most incompetent actors in World War II. We all know the French were incompetent, but Muss0lini could not beat the French in the Alps. He could not beat the British in Africa. When Italy was struggling in its war against Greece, he even had to call up Mustache Man for assistance. Muss0lini could not do a whole lot, and he was eventually kicked out of power by his own people. So of course, that is why Muss0lini is a joke in the Hearts of Iron 4 community and across World War II historians. He is bullied for his incompetence that was displayed during the war. But I want to humiliate Muss0lini even further today, so I will be playing as Greece. And my goal today is to fortify Greece and stop Muss0lini from invading me at all. Even if Hitler tries to invade, I will stop all of them and embarrass Muss0lini, the likes of which no one has ever seen. I also will try to be inflicting maximum casualties. We're gonna go Iron Man mode and historical. So I have actually never played Greece before. One thing I'm noticing is we have a lot of mounted terrains which will help us with our defense. So first things first, I decided I'm gonna go down the Monarchist path and eventually side with the Allies. But it looks like we're gonna have a pesky civil war we will have to deal with, so we're gonna get that out of the way before we begin building up our entire country. And of course, I'm going to research construction and production. And Greece is, again, another extremely weak nation. We only have 2 military factories. And we don't need artillery for now, so I'm going to switch out that second factory for support equipment. Artillery will come afterwards. But we really need to stack these 2 things. And I have to research anti-air. That is going to be actually one of the things I researched right away. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of chaos going on. There's an election. Oh, the monarchists are winning. Amazing. But he's a puppet. Like all politicians, let's be honest here. So again, we have a little bit of a choice here. We can keep the king in power or get ourselves kind of a fascist. I'm gonna align with the monarchists and befriend the British because I want a strong ally who can help me humiliate and bully and stop Muss0lini. The king has decided to dissolve parliaments. His Majesty, like an absolute Chad, said, no more elections, no more parliaments, I'm in charge. And the king is here and he's just saying, y'all, I'm in charge of Greece. Now I get though why it says we might have a civil war. It's hard to dismantle democracy and get away with it blood-free. While we wait for that civil war, we're going to begin working on the economy. We have a lot of debt. Oh God, the opposition is sabotaging our beautiful ports. We have to get our country together, King. We can't be fighting ourselves when we have an Italian man to fight and the resistance is getting worse. Oh God. And now the communists are striking. We have no stability. And that is because apparently everybody, a civil war is imminent. I guess we're simply going to have to take care of business, root out all the traitors. But if we win, we will come out stronger and we will be able to strongly, decisively defeat Muss0lini. Well, the civil war is about to start. We're going to reorganize the Royal Guard to get ourselves some extra units because the war is here, everyone. The Democrats, they want a democracy, but the king has to fight for survival. All right, take down the enemies now in the name of the king. You will not defeat the king, and it seems like they are trapped. All right, these 2 dudes go to Alexandroupolis, and they surrendered. All right, well, now we can beg the British for help. We're desperate. Oh my God, now we have to manage our debts. You gotta be joking. I feel like a gambling addict right now who's taken out way too many loans. All right, now we need to hire a chief of army. This is perfect. This guy's a defensive. Our alpha king will crush all dissents and begin mobilizing the nation. He will also has assigned a royal decree to begin building an extensive fort line. And we have to begin now too because our industry is not very big. It's going to take a long time to build a comprehensive fort line, but we're going to start on the border of Albania where Muss0lini will initially attack us. So obviously we're going to use the military to crack down on all opposition. No one can mess with our stud Chad king. And generally we're going to prioritize production first since again, it's just math. We can't build too many factories this game since we have to focus on forts. We don't have time to build up industry. By the time the industry is built, Muss0lini will be knocking on the door. And how embarrassing would it be to lose to that guy? I mean, come on. So this is actually extremely helpful. This focus directly allows us to prepare against Muss0lini and also build forts faster. That is exactly what we need. The game knows me so well, and it knows that I love to build forts. Yes, I've built many forts. You should watch those videos after this one. We're forcing everyone into factories by order of the king. That is not communist forced urbanization. Do not get it twisted. Oh my God, that is going to be an insane buff because right now we have minus 45% population and minus 30% factory output due to the fact that we're agrarian. Now that will turn to plus 38 and plus 35. So my general concept right now is to ignore this long part of Greece right here. Thrace is kind of out the way and we have no factories or really many people here. So yeah, we want to be efficient and keep most of our defenses around the Athens area. So we can go with civs or mills. Well, obviously military factories are better in our case. We're mobilizing the economy fully. We're going with the war economy. All right, now we have our factories. means we're just gonna go with more guns for now. And AA too. We need a lot of AA since we will have no Air Force today. Rejuvenating Athens will make the city blooming again, and it will also give us a mill, which we need. You gotta be kidding me. The people don't want a mobilized economy. What a bunch of punks. After all this economy shenanigans, we are finally fiscally responsible, and we will not take out any more loans to play plinkies and gamble. I promise. All right. We can now get investments from every country in the Western and Eastern Balkans if they are nice to us. Hey, can someone in the comments explain the beef between Turkey and Greece for me? I don't get it. I just know they used to snub each other at Eurovision. I'm also going to befriend Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Romania. So it looks like everybody is friends with us now, except Austria, because they turned into Germany. All right, let's see if we get investments. This is our last economic focus. So we're going to crack down on all the foreign monopolies. Greece is going to be strong and independent once and for all. And the forts, we're just going to keep stacking up so they're powerful. We're also going to be building anti-air in Athens. Holy, we are about to absolutely destroy our land with mining, and yeah, the surface won't look pretty. Mines aren't very aesthetically pleasing, but they do help the economy, so we'll do it. Anything to make that line go up. All right, guys, we're hoeing out. We're opening up, and we're gonna let everyone come inside us. Whoa! They'll be coming inside to invest, I swear. What were you even thinking? They're investing in us because they see the potential of our nation. They see that we are going to humiliate Muss0lini very, very soon. So far, the build-up's been very good, and I'm feeling very good that Muss0lini will be absolutely humiliated and destroyed by our professional army. We do not have a lot of time on our hands. The French are about to die. The Germans have just absolutely pillaged Europe. So now Muss0lini is probably thinking, oh, I can invade Greece. If Hitler can take a France, I can take a Greece. I will be so cool. No, Muss0lini, we will deny you any glory today, and our army is looking well prepared to do that. And as you can see, our force line is massive. It's intense. We have essentially a Greek Maginot line, but unlike the Maginot line, our forts are built upon mountaintops, which will potentially massacre the Italians. All right, now we're going to level up our doctors. We have really good defense now. Of course, I will go with static warfare to maximize our defense stats, Elevated engineering course, and of course, tenacious defense, maxing out defense today. Oh god, oh god. Italy is justifying against us. Muss0lini is coming for us, everybody. We're gonna start getting ready. Last preparations have to be made now. Well, the good news is our force line is pretty damn strong. I think it will hold. Oh god, oh god. We are at war. Muss0lini just declared war. Hey, if you're watching this and you want to support the channel, consider joining my membership for as little as $5 a month to get access to unique content and a little badge. Well, I guess I will be joining the allies. Winston, please help me. All right, we're at war, and Muss0lini did not send his best troops. Okay. Guys, really bad news. My divisions here just got encircled. Oh no, oh no. Everything's going to shit already. Oh, I was supposed to be humiliating them with my amazing forts, not the other way around. Well, at least these divisions are holding just fine thanks to the fort line. And yeah, the attacks are not very strong by the enemies now. I will be much more concerned once Yugoslavia is invaded, because then Mustache Man will bring in his troops. Yep, Yugoslavia is under attack now. But we're holding good, and our defense is really high. We have 860 defense. Okay, amazing. Okay, this is a really good focus. It'll give us defense in all the mountains, since we are a land of mountains in Greece. And our troops should be proficient there. That's where they grew up. Yes, we are slaughtering these Germans. I mean, I was trying to slaughter Italians initially, but I don't mind slaughtering anyone on the Axis. They're just running into us, taking big L's against our defense. Man, they really want our cities, but we have up to 900 defense now. Okay, that is insane. And thanks to the Brits, we actually have green air. So Winston is doing very good stuff for us. I appreciate that. I mean, England's a great country. The Brits are great people, and I would move there, but they just passed anti-gooning laws, which I know most of my viewers, and myself included, would not like. Oh, that bubble was red for a second, and that scared me. This tile is susceptible to falling because you can see, as you can see, it is surrounded on 3 sides. You know what? I will send one more division over as backup for now. All right, there we go. That should solve all our problems. Okay, more troops are pulling up. This is bad. And winter's going away, which means we're going to lose a lot of our buffs we have. Okay, we're about to literally double the size of our army. Yes, yes, yes. All right, spread out, man. Okay, and then as our new divisions entrench, they'll be even better. Here, everyone always shits on me in the comments, but look, front line, there. And then you draw a battle plan and you get bonuses. All right, there we go. 6 more divisions. The lines are big, and there we go. We're stopping all the offensives. Yes, the Italians are trying. They're trying, but to no avail can they break through this force line. Dude, this is amazing. I mean, forts are good for a reason, everybody. Oh, and we can build even more forts. Exquisite. All right, well, now that we have our front line built, we need to build garrisons so we don't get naval invaded later on. Well, Muss0lini has taken 86,000 casualties to us, which is the second highest there is. So already that's embarrassing because we're such a small country. The Germans have taken 120,000 casualties. I wonder if they will launch any more serious offensives. Surely they got more. What looks like our Greek force line, our Greek Maginot line, is just intimidating Muss0lini. And I mean, I feel like we're bowling him really bad right now. Muss0lini is surely berating his generals for their humiliating performance. Well, we're gonna have to increase our conscription again because, you know, Greece does not have 1 million people, only 5 million people. That's like a street block in India, you know? Barbarossa is happening. I wonder how that will affect the war in Greece. Well, already there's no Germans here. It just seems to be Italians and Bulgarians. But I noticed there are now more and more troops pulling up. Oh, now they're going to help their master, Stash. Short for Mustache Man. Yo, guys, should I start calling Hitler Stash? That could be a good little nickname, inside joke. No one else will get, except for those who watch Monarchist. Let me know below what you think. All right, Muss0lini is suffering. He now has 150,000 casualties to us because he won't stop running to Thessaloniki. And we're just defending in our urban defense. Oh, this is a good focus. It gives us 5% defense on core. This will allow us to inflict even more pain onto the Italians and Bulgarians. Well, the fort's working and Muss0lini is dying inside because he's nearly taken 200,000 casualties. All right, we got our garrison divisions out. The only thing that Muss0lini could do that would be very rude is if he naval invaded me. That would hurt. Besides that, it doesn't seem like he can do much. Hey, they got their attack slightly better. They have 11 attack now, but we have better defense. We have 1,300 defense. That is presumably because our general has leveled up a bit and he's better at defense now. Looks like there was not much of a blitzkrieg today, everybody. The Germans were stopped to some extent. Well, the king is ordering now the construction of a royal offensive army to go on the attack. So we will begin preparing that. More guns means more casualties for the Italians, which I would love to see. It would delight me. Whoa, we can recommission American battleships. They gave us some old ones. Why not? Greek battleships would go crazy. All right, we're gonna finish off our doctrines. We get more organization and reconnaissance now. Well, we can get more defensive bonuses against the Italians. Yes, please. Let's humiliate them. Oh, they took up my dare and they're dying. You guys think you're killing your shooter games, getting your kill streaks? Oh, I killed so many people. I killed 30 people. I have killed 470,000 people. Well, Italians, 100,000 Germans, and 60,000 Bulgarians. So, guys, oh, naval invasion. I kind of knew this was going to happen. Oh, and that is a big one too. Oh God. Okay, they landed some troops successfully, but we're putting it down. I knew the Italians would do this. Muss0lini thought he was going to get what on me? You will never get anything on me, you loser, you fool. I'm here to embarrass you and embarrass you only. So all your troops will die now. Didn't have to be this way, but oh my God, Sicily is gone. Muss0lini, are you humiliated yet? Can you just surrender? They've lost 720,000 men to the Greeks. The Bulgarians have lost 150,000. This is looking pretty bad for them, I must say. The only thing I can think of why Muss0lini has not given up yet is, like I thought he might have been true earlier, he has a humiliation kink, guys. That's why he did so bad in World War II. It all makes sense now. Because Italy is not an inherently weak country. They have factories. They could be strong, but Muss0lini likes to lose. Well, we're about to batter Muss0lini with offensive in 1943, the likes of which the world has never seen. Stay tuned. Winston has landed in Italy, and you know what? I'm actually tempted to help. I will help. I will help. I will destroy the Italians myself. It would be my honor, Winston. We're going down to Italy, folks. Troops, pack your bags, say bye to your wives. We're going on a little adventure. Hopefully I don't get sunk. I don't think their navy's strong, but you never know what can happen. I will send some agents into Italy to weaken them up, soften them up. All right, first I want to just kill as many Italians as possible by going south and just taking care of these pockets. I want to take Brindisi. Yeah, guys, it's not Brindisi. We're going to go on our little offensive spree. Taranto. We're also flanking Taranto. There we go. Our Greek troops are doing amazing. We've been dying for this offensive. The troops have been wanting to take part in this bullying of Muss0lini, and we're doing it. Got Brindisi, and oh my God, there's no better way to bully Italians than to encircle them, so we are going to try to do that. Yep, these guys are encircled, dead. They died of shame for losing. All right, and then squeeze them out of this area, the peninsula, the bottom of the boots, and then we will go back to Rome. The Brits are not doing too well. They need our assistance. All right, and then we're going to pin these Italians down so they do not escape through the port, and they are all dead, guys. All the Italians are dead. Massacre. Mario Revolti, he stands no chance. Look, they're switching generals left and right. They're all resigning in shame. They're getting humiliated. They're getting bullied. And that's why they just went through 3 generals, and that is why we just took southern Italy. Good job, troops. All right, well, let's hire ourselves an infantry specialist. All right, offensive number 2 will involve going to Ancona and, again, making another encirclement. That's a decently large D-Day. I hope it goes well. Dude, the offensives are extremely good, dude. We don't even have, like, air superiority and stuff. Dude, our offensives are crazy. We don't even have things like HAS. We're just going in extremely fast, and oh my God, 5 speed 2. I don't even have to micro that intensely. And would you look at that, ladies and gents? gents, we just did a little encirclement. Clean it up, clean it up. Oh, there is a big push to Milano, and I want to finish off Muss0lini myself. This is essentially my duty. My sole divine purpose in today's video is to humiliate and bully Muss0lini, and I will be the man who does it. The Greeks will be the one who do it. Chill out, chill out, chill out. We're rushing to the border. And let's get our casualties to 1 million. That would be an amazing goal. All right, the troops are here. Go, go, go. Capitulate the Italians. Go to Torino. And then we're going to encircle Milano. Oh no, we're going to march on to Milano. This is where Muss0lini's hiding. The punk Muss0lini is camping here. We're going to pin down these troops trying to go to Milano. This cannot slide. Oh, these stubborn Italians. Well, at least we surrounded it. Or we secured all of Western Italy, but Milano still stands. I'm going to battle plan everybody, and we will have our final grand offensive right here. March, march, march. I don't care how many of us have to die. We'll take Milano. Go, go, go. Take it. Boom! Boom! And Muss0lini is gone. Muss0lini has died. We have destroyed Italy, the fascist regime. We have humiliated Muss0lini. We bullied him. And it all started with our Maginot line. Now we just got to finish off the Axis. Come on, let's take Wien from the Germans. Vienna is for the Greeks. Oh my god, too easy. We're making great progress destroying the Germans, but the damn Turks, the people we hate as Greeks, have joined our team. Guess we're gonna have to put our differences aside and work together. Not only did we humiliate Muss0lini, but now we will humiliate Mustache Man. He is next. Men, run to Berlin. If we took down Muss0lini, we can easily take down Mustache Man too. And we just took Berlin, ladies and gents. Too easy. Skill diff. And the Axis is dead. I'm going to take Rome and as much of Italy as possible to humiliate the Italians even further. And I will take their entire navy. Well, everybody, we have completely humiliated the Italians. We literally own Rome now. And Muss0lini will go down in history as the biggest loser ever. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe and watch one of these two videos here. I'd appreciate that greatly. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, become a member. And if you really want to help the channel, watch one of these two videos right here. You have to. You're required by law, or I will like show up at your house or something. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Love you.